What is up, everybody? Bootman here, and we are back with another Marvel Snap video. In this video, I wanted to do something a little bit different, kind of the same, a little bit different, but I wanted to go over Dracula discard decks, all right? This is a very powerful, popular, strong, whatever you want to call it, deck, all right, that a ton of people are using. You might go up against it and be like, oh my God, how do you even beat this deck? You might be playing it, but I wanted to kind of go over the deck, go over some stats, show you some gameplay, because this deck might be overhyped just a little bit, all right? But before we get started, if you're new here, hi, my name is Chris. I also go by Bootman, and if you love Marvel Snap as much as I do, especially the competitive aspect, ranking up the ladder, all that kind of good stuff, make sure you subscribe, ring that notification bell, because we are on our path to 10,000 subscribers, and you can help us out. And if you subscribe, I promise to bring you some extremely valuable content. Not only that, here's my main selling pitch on why you need to subscribe, all right? We're doing stuff different here, okay? We're gonna be talking about decks and cards and stuff that may not live up to the hype, because here's the thing, as you're trying to rank up the ladder, you don't wanna waste time and you don't wanna waste cubes. So make sure you subscribe, join our Discord server community down below in the description. Awesome people in there, a bunch of people having some real talk and discussions, sharing deck ideas, stuff like that. And make sure you follow me on Twitter at BootmanMSTZ, because I do a monthly giveaway for the season pass. I give away 3 of those bad boys every single month. So make sure you follow me on Twitter and you're subscribed so you can enter the giveaway, all right? Let's get started. So, Dracula discard. So when I go up against this deck, and you might have this experience too, I go up against this deck and I'm like, oh my God, I am just losing constantly to it. I try playing it and I'm just like, how are people winning with this deck? So before I kind of jump into the stats, the decks and all that kind of stuff, I wanna just have some real talk with you real quick. I think that there's a major disservice being done for all of you viewers out there by us content creators. But the thing is, it's a two-way issue. And here's what I mean. So the most popular videos out there and everything like that are like deck highlights, okay? Just seeing how good these decks can do, how much they dominate and everything. And there's so much missing from that. Like, what I would really love if there were just like more videos or even in-depth guides on decks showing you everything that can go wrong, showing you different strategies. But it just seems like we're stuck in this like stale content format of like, here's a deck, here's how awesome it is, there you go, try it, right? And then like, you feel free to leave a comment down below. How many times have you grabbed a deck from a YouTube video or someone shared it or whatever, oh, I hit Infinite with it, you got it and like you just tanked in your cubes or tanked in your rankings. And you're like, what gives, right? So there needs to be videos showing you what can go wrong, or even like different strategies and what to do in different scenarios, like when to snap, when to retreat with a certain deck, right? These decks, these videos are non-existent right now, unless there's someone out there making this content that I don't know of. Feel free to show me. But when I say it's a two-way kind of issue, if those videos start getting made, make sure you watch them, like them, comment on the videos and share them. That helps boost them in the algorithm, because we content creators, we're just like every other human with incentives. If they get views, we'll make more of them. Me, I don't really care. I got a full-time job. I'm supporting my kid, you know, whatever. So we're good, right? But those of you who are familiar with my channel, I show you the losses. I want you to see the full scope of a deck. I just play it right through. But I would like to do some more in-depth videos because there are certain decks that I think are towards the top, but you just need to know how to play them, when to snap, when to retreat. But again, right now, like the main videos that content creators make are, here's a deck, here's how it wins, there you go, have fun. That's not doing much for you, all right? Like, I'm a big strategy guy. I love the strategy. Real quick background story. I've been in esports for 20 years now. I'm an old man. Back when Counter-Strike was first like launching competitive esports, and my claim to fame was creating something called Bootman's Playbooks. And I did the most in-depth guides on the strategies that different professional Counter-Strike teams would use. I would take a week to make them, and they would just be pages and pages and pages long, right? And I ended up getting hired by one of the top teams in the world to coach them and create these playbooks specifically for them and stuff like that. So like, there's so much more in depth and like, our videos are already like 20, 30 minutes long on average. So I don't know, I think there's a space for that. And I just want to go over that little, do a little quick little, rant discussion with all of you. So anyways, just to recap, incentivize YouTube creators to make videos showing you the losses and everything, you know what I mean? And different strategies with decks. Like you gotta know when to back out and stuff like that too. All right, anyway, so let's jump into this thing. So Dracula discard. Whoops, wrong view. So Dracula discard. So I've seen a lot of people saying they've hit infinite with this. So I decided to pull it up on Untapped. And I was just gonna pull the top deck, but then I noticed something interesting. So by the way, this is untapped.gg. For those of you who are unfamiliar, that little deck tracker that we use, a lot of, 99% of us are using untapped.gg. If you wanna use the deck tracker, use my affiliate link down in the description below. It is 100% free for the deck tracker. Use it, and when you use my link, a little comes back, supports the channel. Again, I got a kid to feed, you know what I'm saying? But they also have the premium version where you get more of these in-depth stats, all right? So anyway, so like check this out. I'll kind of show you how this, the premium tool works. So you can find decks, you can find different stats for specific cards, right? So I could do Dracula. Now, one of the most powerful new common decks that I've seen is running Storm in it as well, and like usually Jeff too. So I can actually type in 2 cards. I could type in all the cards, right? So it's like, here, show me the top decks with these cards. So I just did Dracula and Storm, okay? So check this out. So over here, I could do ranks too. Like what's the best decks from 50 to 100 based on the latest patch, and it has, I'm sorting it by average cubes, right? Win rate doesn't matter. How many cubes are you getting? So if I do rank 50 to 100, here we go. Well, look at this. We don't have that big of sample sizes, right? But if I go and I put this here to 1,000 games, now pay attention, snapshot this in your brain, okay? So the best Dracula decks, and here, I'll even remove Storm for right now. So the best Dracula deck right now is right here, and that's 1,800 games, 1,800 games. When we're looking at data, we're looking at stats, we obviously want the biggest sample size. The biggest sample size gets rid of some of the randomness, right? Some of the noise in the data. So 1,800 is a lot. But like, is it a lot? Is it a lot? Because if we look up one of the top decks right now, Stature deck, right? Look how many games this has. 15,000. Look at this one, 71,000, all right? And these are 62%, 61% win rates, and then we go back to like the best Dracula decks, okay? And we're going back down. The top one with 1,800 is a 60% win rate, 0.5 cubes. Wait, what was the cube rate on the Stature one? I wasn't paying attention to that. Okay, so Stature not only has a higher win rate, but it also has a higher cube rate, 0.56, 0.55, 0.52, 0.51. So Stature better than Dracula, all right? There is something to be said about how much more popular the Stature deck is too. More people are gonna be ready for counters. So anyways, so 60% win rate. Now, like I said, the deck a lot of people have been promoting runs with Storm as well. Now, we don't have as much data for some of these. This one right here. So this one right here has the most games, 8,600, 56% win rate, but look how low the average cube rate is, okay? And this is ranked 50 to 100. I know a lot of you here are, you start at 70, like, because you hit infinite, whatever, so 70 to 100. Look how much the data changes. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold still. Ugh. So, yeah, so we have this one right here, okay? So this is running Stature. That's actually kind of interesting, but we have a 0.36 win rate. But I started looking too, oh, and you can also change like the collection level and stuff like that too. So anyways, where was I? Where was the deck that I found? Was it this one? Was it? I don't know how I get back. That's one thing when you play around with this so much, it's like, okay, what did I have the settings on to find that deck? But yeah, one of the top ones, I believe it might've been, was it this one? Oh, because I was looking at the most games. So here's the one I was looking at, and it has Collector, the newly buffed Collector, and everything. It has Hellcow, all that stuff, right? So this has one of the largest sample sizes. This one's pretty big as well. Doesn't run Jeff. But yeah, 0.17 cubes. So this is one of the deck I've seen people promoting, all right? People promoting, saying this deck, this top deck. So I wanted to give it a try. So anyways, jumping back into the gameplay, okay? So I want to just go over the deck, show you some games, and see how it goes, because here's the thing. I've had terrible luck with these decks, so I think I'm a prime example to show you. Like, this is something I've been wanting to make for a while now that I am El Infinite, all right? Doesn't matter if I spew some cubes, but yeah, I played it and like, I lost just every single game. It was eight or 10 games, lost 100% of them, 100% of them, okay? I think I was running the other version without Collector, so like Wolverine will be in there. But yeah, by the way, if you don't have Jeff, just put in Nightcrawler, because you're trying to get into the Storm lane. So ideally, we're running like a Nebula, Morbius, we're storming that lane, right? Or a Collector, so that way, if we get either like Morbius or Collector big, then they can't Shang-Chi it, they can't Enchantress Morbius. We have Jeff or Nightcrawler who can get into the Storm lane. We're hoping Colleen Wing hits Swarm. If you're using the Wolverine version, you're hoping Colleen Wing hits Wolverine or Storm. Wolverine will jump out. We have Lady Sif here who will only hit our Apocalypse, right? We're hoping to get Dracula out on 4, MODOK on 5, hitting our Swarms again. Our Apocalypse is gonna buff Collector even more. And we have America Chavez in here for some consistency, right? That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. If you tag Apocalypse with Lady Sif and MODOK, right, and then Dracula discards him again, oh my God, like just the numbers go insane. But there are things that can go wrong with this deck, and we might be able to see it. Maybe my luck will change. Maybe I'm gonna go on a hot streak. Maybe I'll become the new biggest Dracula enjoyer. I keep getting variants for Dracula, so it's like look, I got both these variants, right? But I never play discard, because every time I pick up these decks, I'm like, why do people play these decks? But again, like when I go up against them, they seem really powerful. But sometimes I do try to pay attention, because you don't want to fall into confirmation bias. Like, every time I play against this deck, I lose. So you got to also see, when do I play against this deck and things go wrong for them? So you kind of like, balance your opinion before, but also look at stats and everything, all right? So anyways, let's jump into some games. We'll see what can go wrong with this deck and go from there, all right? Because again, like I know I'm gonna hit infinite most seasons. I know when to drop decks and when to quit. And again, I wanna jump into the gameplay, but you guys are here for something different. That's my promise to all of you. So give me a second, let me show you something different real quick. Because this will help you out. I just started this new book. It's not a new book, I've read it before. So this is one of my favorite authors. I'm reading this book for my second time. So this is Annie Duke. She is not only a professional poker player, but she also has like either her master's or PhD in psychology. So Quit, the power of knowing when to walk away, okay? So this is good in life in general, all right? I started reading this book again yesterday because I'm reading this like new best-selling self-help book, and it's all like, go, 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 never give up, persevere, da-da-da-da-da, right? And it's like, no, that's a terrible idea. Like, if you stick with something that you're terrible at or that isn't going your way, there are opportunity costs, right? The more time you are wasting on this thing that you're refusing to quit because you're just stubbornly refusing to give up, like, you're wasting time that you could be more successful. So in the realm of Marvel Snap, you might be wasting time on a deck when there's something better out there. So anyways, great book, Quit, The Power of Knowing When to Walk Away by Annie Duke. Grab that book. All right, so anyways, let's get back. Get back to old Marvel Snap in here, and let's jump into some games, okay? But get that book, awesome book. Okay, this is a decent starting hand, all right? So I have Colleen Wing to hit Swarm. I got Collector, so I can run Colleen Wing on 3, Collector on 2. We're golden, all right? We have a decent setup here. Now, I do not have Dracula. So I'm gonna go for Eternity range because I'm gonna be dumping some power here. I dump Colleen Wing there. So I don't have Apocalypse. Interesting. This is like ideal hand, right? Now, that could have hit our Morbius, Okay, so are we Galactus gaming? Is that what we're doing? So my guess, they're gonna Galactus the opposite lane of my Dracula. This could be Sandman too. Let's see what goes down. Okay, we do not have MODOK. Okay, so if they are Galactus, they gotta go over here. Oh, no, they don't. Totally fine. Ooh, you might have messed up. You might have messed up, dude. Yeah, like, okay, we might actually win this. We're post-infinite, snapping doesn't matter. But I'm gonna do this for all the non-infinite people, like I would snap that. Yeah, right? Like, so that is something powerful this deck can do. Right there, perfect scenario, off to a good/bad start, depending on how you wanna view it. But yeah, throne room, like we were just about to MODOK and then Dracula's gonna get double power. This Hobgoblin's gonna be nothing because we're gonna go into the 30s, right? So yeah, that was a good game. That was a good ideal draws. Also, our Colleen Wing hitting Swarm and not Morbius after this drew us 2 cards, perfect. But yeah, man, I really wanna provide you guys with something different. Like for example, I've been trying to learn like Runeterra, and I've noticed this in Marvel Snap and also from Runeterra creators too. Like they don't talk you through the process. They just tell you what they're doing. And I'm like, bro, I have eyeballs. I can see what you're doing. Why are you doing it? What are you expecting, right? Like there's this thing known as the curse of knowledge, and it's assuming other people know what you know, and that makes you miss a lot of steps. And as a content creator, I usually don't make gaming content. I just started doing it for Marvel Snap, like back in like December. But I love like teaching and educating, you know what I mean? Come from a family of teachers. I've been trying to get better at like walking through that process and talking about it and stuff. Let's do one of these and then Storm. There's all the goblins today. Oh my God, Titan, you son of a... I was like, why is MODOK disappearing? That is really lame, freaking Titan. Oh, ugh. And sometimes when you're talking, you're not paying attention. That's one of the things about playing and talking though, right? Oh, you gonna do the junk on me? Do the junk on me? Oh, shoot, look at this. Oh, a little Jeff. Oh, just getting rid of our lowest cost card right there. But where is Dracula? Oh, get wrecked. Get wrecked on the Storm lane, son. So again, if you are, I hate, by the way, when I'm playing Daredevil, I hate when people snap me. I hate when people snap me on 5, right? But yeah, so like, what is he gonna do? There's literally nothing this guy could do, all right? You can't claw into this lane. You can't, if you Professor X here, like whatever. Oh, are you gonna Hobgoblin? Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And if you do that, I'll just drop my Apocalypse. I'll do whatever I want. I'm in control here. I'm in control. And why are these games going so well? And that was cool too, even after Lady Sif hit our freaking MODOK too. But that's the thing, like when you're playing against discard decks, you gotta be paying attention. Like, man, so this deck tracker, you guys can't see it. Here, I'll show you. So this deck tracker, it shows me what cards got discarded, right? But I can also see them from the other person right there. Like, what are you doing, dude? I move 3 from here, I have 5. Like, I'm just wondering if I should move Jeff too, just in case. I have 5, so I'm still beating him there, right? I move 3. Dude, why did you stay in? Oh, because it's post-infinite, it's post-infinite, it's post-infinite. you know? But anyways, I hate like when I'm playing on my phone because you look away for a second, you just don't know what's going on. I feel so naked without this deck tracker. So again, the tracker is free. If you want to get it, down in the description below, I get $1. My channel gets $1 by you using a free link. So click it. So just click it. All right, we'll do one or two more. This whole video, like maybe I was ranting for nothing, but you might just see like a hot streak. Like I said, I lost literally 8 or 10 games. I forget which one it was. Like I showed like my stats on the deck, and it was just no good. So this is like an awkward position, right? Like I have Colleen Wing and I have Collector, right? So it's like obviously I'm gonna play Collector, but Colleen Wing is just not doing anything for me right now. Oh! So do I storm this? I don't have anything to counter their Morbius, so I might as well, right? Is that Wolverine? Is it Wolverine? Oh, we're matching. We're gonna match this up. Like, why are you snapping me? Did I just cuss? Am I gonna get demonetized? I snap back just because infinite literally doesn't matter. So just so you know, I've said this on Twitter a million times, like, if you like emote like Miss Marvel when you're post infinite, like you're a D-bag. Like it literally doesn't matter. I snap everybody back just to prove the point that I really don't care. So I want to get crazy. I don't need to get crazy, do I? Let's get crazy. Because he's not going to do this. Look. Ah, yeah, boy. You didn't know I was crazy. Okay, so. We do that. We're going to get a Chavez. So we're going to be adding 4, 8, plus, like, they're going to have a MODOK, right? Woo! Woo! Where are you going? Go to the right. Yeah! So, I think they win this, right? Oh, they don't even have Apocolypse. They don't even have Apocolypse. They don't have Apocolypse. Okay, so let me think this through. What's the best play? If I go here, like they discard this, he's at, oh, he's gonna get 9. Yeah, and then we win the tiebreaker. Why are you snapping me, bro? Oh my God, we're undefeated. Are we undefeated with this freaking deck right now? Oh my God, do I need to like go back and like make a new intro? No, because here's the thing, here's the thing. We always practice intellectual humility and all that kind of stuff. But here's the other thing too. I'm gonna talk as I load up the last game. Like, okay, we played, I think 3 games so far. We're gonna play a 4th. Right? I would still be 4 and 8 or 4 and 10, you know? Most decent decks have a 50% win rate, or a little bit more, right? Cubes are what matters most, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, just kind of keep these things in mind. Like, how much do I need to win for it to kind of like balance out with as many times as I've lost in this, you know? Okay, so is this a Morbius game or is it a Collector game? Morbius or Collector? Morbius or Collector? Morbius, Collector. Morbius, Collector. What do you think? Leave a comment. So I do have this, and I can drop Morbius still. Yeah, this is just weird positioning. So this deck has 5 2-drops. Hot. Oh my. Like that's kind of fun, but kind of not. So my biggest card right now is Lady Sif, but dang it. See, look how awkward this is. Like, which one am I gonna hit? Okay, we'll put you there. This person doing the junk version too? Oh, it's cold, man. So anyways, nice. We'll play one more. I'll tell you about my cold. All right, so my girlfriend got sick. It was like strep pneumonia, right? I did not get that according to the doctors. So they put me on a bunch of cold medicine, everything like that. 99% of my symptoms cleared up, but I've still been having a sore throat. I'm like, what is up? I'm like, did I get like strep or whatever? So I was literally in the bathroom last night looking in my mouth and shining a flashlight because I used to get like strep or tonsillitis a lot when I was a kid, like a teenager, and I would get like that white stuff on my tonsils. Anyways, won't get too graphic about it. So I was looking and trying to take a picture because I thought I saw it, right? So anyways, I couldn't get a good picture. So I did my little doctor visit. I have telehealth, so I can like do 24/7. I talked to him. He still thinks I don't need antibiotics. It's a different doctor. I've had 3 different doctors just not put me on antibiotics. Like, so they don't want to put you on like amoxicillin because it can actually make you susceptible to like other illnesses. Because I think like viruses, like, I forgot, don't quote me on this. I read a ton of books, but I don't really get into like medical stuff. But like viruses, they start getting used to like us taking so much amoxicillin, all whatever. So anyways, he had me just go get some over-the-counter Cepacol because my throat's been so sore. Oh my God, we're gonna do another game. So this stuff's called Cepacol. I've always used like chloroseptic spray for numbing, but this stuff's actually dope. This is actually better stuff. So the doctor recommended it, so my throat's feeling a little bit better. But anyways, I've been sick for a couple weeks now. Everything's gone except for a sore throat. It's very weird and it's annoying because we swallow all day long, right? We swallow our saliva, we swallow drinks, we swallow food. It's annoying to have a sore throat, you know? Look, like, why aren't you subscribed? Why are you watching this video and not subscribed? You see how much stuff you get from a Bootman video? Nuts. This is nuts. Here, let's give him a Jeff. I'm kidding. Did you think I was really gonna give him a Jeff? Come on now. Come on now. Even if you're new here, you should know better than that. Ooh. Now, what are the chances you think they're playing discard? Probably low. So I could toss a little Morbius on Machine World. You know what I'm saying? Now, keep in mind, this might be one of those games I'm talking about. I have a nothing. So I wanted to do this too because that would really screw up my MODOK. Wow, you gave me a Mr. Fantastic. Sick. Sick. Here, there's a Morbius, and there's a Colleen Wing for ya. Good junk, good junk. Oh boy. This guy's in trouble, huh? Again, snapping just does not matter. I have no idea why they're snapping me. They are not in a great position right now. I've been meaning to try the MODOK like Wong list and stuff with like collector and all that stuff. Like, what is this guy doing? Like, is it just like purely snapping for funsies? This just funsy snap? Is that what we're doing? Put some here, put a little there, put some of that here. What is going on? What was that? So let's wrap this thing up, but look at this, watch this. So, excuse me again. Untab.gg will also, I'm not sure if this is a premium. Yeah, this might be a premium function. Anyways, it keeps your, it keeps your deck stats too. So look, I'm at a freaking 100% win rate. Oh my God, here, let me get you a better view of this. Can you guys see that? Yeah. So I made a video about Dracula sucks. I freaking title it Dracula sucks. And I go 5-0. I go 5-0 with the deck. Oh my God. Yeah, I might, you know what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna play this deck the rest of this. Follow me on Twitter. I'll keep you posted. I'm gonna use this deck for the rest of the day. And let's see how it goes. So you just saw everything going right. Like, so going back to what I was talking about earlier, most creators are just gonna create highlight clips, and like this right here, this would be ideal for a content creator who makes stuff like that of highlight clips, because I can just use all those games, right? Some of them, they like retreated in the first or second game. Anyways, that is freaking hilarious. So that's everything that can go right. But yeah, so what I was saying is running this deck the other day, I just wouldn't, like, we drew Apocolypse like in most of those games, right? Was there any game when we didn't draw Apocolypse? When I was playing this the other day, just wouldn't draw Apocolypse, wouldn't draw Dracula, right? Like I could play Apocolypse by itself, but I can't play Dracula by itself or Max is gonna get his 9. Like it's a mess. So I'm gonna keep experimenting with this. But yeah, anyways, that's all I got. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure you subscribe, ring the notification bell, help us get to 10,000 subscribers, because as you've learned from this video, I wanna provide you with something new, something different, but also support the content that is doing something different. The best way to do that is to like, comment, and share it. Those are signals to the algorithm that these are good videos. It will show more people those videos, and we can create a better community of not just like, hey, here's highlight videos and every deck is somehow the best deck that's too powerful and too strong. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. That's not how anything works. You can't have every deck be the best deck, right? Anyways, I'm done ranting. Subscribe, ring the notification bell, join our Discord server, follow me on Twitter because I do a monthly giveaway, 3 free season passes every single season. So follow me on Twitter. Everything's down in the description. Have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.